Sup guys, it's Somin here. Today I'm going to be telling you guys a story about when me and a couple of friends went down and stole something. Yup, we stole something. Yeah, I feel bad enough, but shoot, let me fucking tell the story. So it all started 3 weeks ago. We were down in the we were down in there the apartments, hanging out, just doing whatever. And they there's a girl and a boy. We're gonna call the girl Sally, her little brother Mike, Good, to make sure that I do not get any copyright strikes or get any shame because I did not put their name in this video. So, ching, we're good with that one. So I'm gonna keep on going. So they were hanging outside. Sally was hanging out with two of her friends. They were both sisters, and they were doing whatever. I was taking out the trash, and I'm like, yo, what's up, guys? And I was texting my good friend. We're going to call him James. He's really important to the story. So I was taking out the trash, and he was like, yo, man, I'm going to be coming soon. I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm like, yo, mom, can I come out? She's like, yeah. Okay, just warning you guys, in this whole story, I'm that character who's like, I will do the right thing no matter what. God brought me here for a reason, and I will do what I am supposed to do. Alrighty? I love you, God. I am the powerful one. But let's get back to it. So, I went outside. One of Sally's good friend and came over and got on my bike. So she started riding it, and I'm like, hold on to the bike. So make sure you know how to brake. She didn't know how to. She went into the wall and like hit her knee, like on her foot or something, and it was bad enough. Woohoo, I won. But getting back to the story. She fell down. I held her and her leg was like, it was all normal, but she was crying. So I'm like, I was holding her like a princess while I was in the shining armor while wind was pressing on me. And all the I'm joking. I'm joking. That was going to become a fan fiction. Don't make that to a fan fiction, guys. So I was picked her up, brought her. I kept on walking. Her friend was like, ooh, I see you trying to get some of that. And I'm like, I'm done. I was done. So I brought her back until I touched the grass, and she was like, no, I'm good. I could walk from here. I'm like, great. And then James came over. I'm like, yo, what's up, guys? It's like, yo, I can't wait to fuck your bitch. Put that pussy in my butthole. Because let's be honest, James is that person. He's going to be inappropriate no matter what. Even though he's been doing some shit, but that's like a whole nother story if I was going to do it again. But let's get right to it. So he was talking to Mike, Sally's little brother. And to be honest, it was bad. It was weird. And they were like, yo, man, we could go to CVS. I'm like, yeah, I'm hungry. Yeah, let's go. I'm like, okay. Yo, guys, what you talking about? Yo, we're going to go to CVS. You want to come? I'm like, yeah. And then Sally's like, hold up. I want to come. So let's just say this. For right now, Sally and Mike had a bike outside. James had a bike outside. I brought out my bike outside, but there was only 3 bikes. 4 people and only 3 bikes. Lucky enough, my bike had bars. So I ride them. So she hopped up on my bars while I kept on riding. So we kept on going up on the street while everybody's giving us that look like, those 4 black kids, what they doing now? What they doing now? And I'm like, well, I'm one of those kids. Hope I don't get arrested today. Well, we kept on going. We went to CVS. And while we ran up, everybody dropped their bikes. And I'm like, yo, okay, what we gonna get? And I'm like, they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get something to eat. And I'm like, so we went to the candy section. They were getting some food. I'm like, yo, you guys got no money? Got some money? They're like, no. I'm like, fuck you, I was cussing in my mind. I couldn't stop. And it was like over and over and over. I was pissed. I lost my shit. I was Oscar. I was mad. People were getting in my trash. But, man, they were like, oh, no, I got no money. I'm just going to steal it. Like, bro, you know the things don't work. I'm like, the things? You know, the bars that when they buzz, they think. I'm like, dude, I don't got time for that. There's already cameras. They're already watching you. Why you doing it here? And then they were about to plan the scene, and they were like, oh, James is all like, Mike, you said you had no money. Oh, well, we gotta go and get some money now. I'm like, are you dumb or no? That's like the stupidest act I ever seen. It was like someone trying to act like Kermit the Frog, but it was awful. They were like, hi, I'm Kermit the Frog. I'm done. So I'm like, hola, 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 put your shit back the roller. So I had to make sure they got their shit back together and get them out of CVS. And I'm like, man, what we gonna do now? I'm like, dude, we could just go to Rite Aid. And then we're like, oh yeah. So we got back on the bikes. We kept on rolling. So it was like roll, 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 roll. Because, right there and then, I was feeling thuggish. Thuggish. Thugger than a mug. You don't even know. So we got that, and we went on our bikes. So we were riding like we were like cowboys on horses. So it was like, nay, nay, nay. So while we were going there, I'm like, shit, did I just give some advice on where to rob? I'm like, shit, I didn't know I was that black. But just kidding though. So we went over to Rite Aid, and I'm like, fuck. And then it's all like, we tried to go inside. There was a guy there, and it was all like in a cramped square. So trying to imagine this. There's a square, and at the tip of a angle, it's like a diamond, and at that tip, that's the entrance. And on the two front sides, on the two bottom sides, and at the bottom angle, you go through there. And on the other top left side and the other top right side, there's other people right there, and there's no one on the top right side or the bottom left side of the diamond. So we go through that bottom tip, and then there's a person right here. Then there's other stuff in the middle where you could walk through, get to the chips and dip, while you could get that soda and Mountain Dew and Doritos. And then we come up, and then we go up to them and buy. So it was mostly like, yo, let's try to get in this. But there was a person there, and I'm like, shit, what are we gonna do? And I'm like, man, I can't do this. We don't have time for this. I'm like, yeah, you're right. Let's just stop. So we went over there. The guy was coming out and talking with us because we all was talking outside. I'm like, shit, James, I don't know if we're gonna do this. He's like, James, I'm like, yo, Somin, I'm really happy that you told us to not go in CVS, because you're right. We could have been some dumbasses. I'm like, I told you, my nigga. It was like, yeah, you're right. Thank you. I'm like, no problem, bro. So, on the other note, Mike was all in there trying to get some stuff, and the guy was like about to come out, and then Mike was like, nah. So we all sit outside, and the guy came out and was talking about his motorcycle. He was like, bruh, you want to rest? I'm like, yeah, what we gonna get out of it? Nothing. I'm like, shit. I'm like, so we started talking, and then while he was talking, he was smoking a cig. So Mike was coming up right behind him. So it's like a two-way entrance, just for your information. So he came up right behind him and tried to get in, while the other guy was talking to the other kids and walking to his motorcycle. When his back's behind, I raced in there. I'm like, Mike, what the fuck are you doing? And while I know James, to make sure that you guys know, during the whole time what we're doing, James was messing around like, guys, we could get caught. Man, you don't know what we could do. He was joking around, and that wasn't even funny. Because let's be honest, we could got caught. Black kids in the neighborhood. White police might be coming over here and trying to kill our asses. I'm not even lying. So, later, he was in there. I'm like, Mike, what you doing? Mike was like, bro, I just got this. I'm like, got some, Skittles with some Starburst. And I'm like, yeah, that's Starburst, but hold up. We can't be doing this. We gotta slice this and dice it and put that shit back up. There's cameras here too, and I don't feel like I'm feeling good about this place. God was all like, pray, my son, help him be the one. And I'm like, yes, let me get this power. Let me do this now. And I was like, okay, get it, got it, good. Then it was like, no. We got it, we got out. And then it was all like shit. Then it was like later, we went back home, and still later to this day, Max still got that shit. James was still teasing it about that, and I'm like, fuck. Now, I still feel like any minute I could go to sleep, wake the fuck up, police is gonna be like, Ellis Gift, Simon, you're getting arrested. I'm like, fuck. why am I getting arrested of all dang people? And I'm like, just because, bruh. We caught you. Negro, I was innocent. Get off my ass. That was Mike. My name is Simon. Soldier Simon. What the did I do? I promise you. And if that shit happens again, well, I'm just gonna say no. That's the right thing to do. Because at the end of the story, stealing is wrong, guys. Do not do that shit ever. I promise you. See you later, soldier.